Hi, welcome to the Marley Bird YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to tink. Tinking is knitting spelled backwards. We're essentially going to unknit our work so that way it's easier to fix mistakes without just pulling out our needles. It's really super easy. I've just done up a little swatch here to show you how to do it. So this is going to be a quickie with Marley. You ready? Here we go. If you look down here, you can see I have a simple ribbing going on here. I have 2 knits, 2 purls, 2 knits, 2 purls, and I am pretending that I've been going along and I just want to undo it because I really don't want to use that orange. I don't like the way it looks. So what I've done here is I've got all of these stitches worked over here and I'm going to unknit them. Now the way you're going to unknit is if I stretch out my stitches just like this, hopefully you can see how that looks. If I pull down my stitches, you can see the orange stitch is on my needle and I have a blue stitch underneath the orange stitch. If I think of the stitch on my needle as the daughter, the stitch underneath it as the mother, and the stitch underneath that as the grandmother, this is courtesy of Kat Bordy. I love the way she explains this. What I want to do is I want to take my left hand needle and I want to stick it in the mother, okay? Because we don't want that daughter anymore. We want the mother back on our left hand needle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our left hand needle and I'm just going to go directly into that stitch. So I'm going into the mother stitch and I'm going to let the daughter fall off my right hand needle and just pull that yarn off. Now the mother is back on my left hand needle and I'm ready to do the next stitch. It's also a knit stitch. So I'm going to go ahead, take my left hand needle, I'm going to stick it into the mother of that stitch and I'm going to let the daughter fall off my right hand needle. You see that? Same thing. I'm here at purls and I'm going to do the exact same thing. There's no difference here, okay? I'm going to go into the mother and I'm going to drop the daughter. Isn't that funny? I'm going into the mother of the purl. That's a joke. These are the jokes, people. So I'm going to go into the mother and I'm going to drop the daughter off of my right hand needle. As you go along, you're going to have to readjust as you're holding your yarn because you're getting more and more yarn, so you're going to get more and more slack. And you can see here as I'm going, I'm pulling down on these stitches so I can really see the mother stitch, right? Because I don't want to accidentally go into the grandmother. If I do that, I want you to watch what happens. If I went into the grandmother and I drop the daughter off, the mother also falls off and I have a drop stitch, right? So this is really easy to fix. I'll show you how to do this. For the drop stitch and this grandmother needs to create that mother, right? So this is actually the mother of this daughter. So we're going to have this mother jump over that daughter and now we're back to having a knit stitch there and it's now going to be the mother of that previous daughter. Does that make sense? Probably just really confused you. Don't worry about it. I'll show you how to fix drop stitches in another video. This one is purely just to fix our mistakes. We're tinking. Tinking is knit spelled backwards. Again, I'm going to take my left hand needle. I'm going to go into the mother of that stitch, which is the blue one underneath the orange, and I'm going to drop the daughter, which is the orange stitch, off of my right hand needle. Now that stitch is back over on my left. Let's just do a couple more to make sure you got this. I'm back to purls. I'm going to take my left hand needle, go into that stitch, which is the mother, and I'm going to drop the daughter off and pull that off. So you can see I have a lot of slack here, so this is where I would readjust just to grab my yarn so that I have things nice and tight. Now as I'm holding my yarn, I'm actually pulling on it pretty good, and it really opens up that mother stitch so that I can get in there really easily. So I go into the mother and I push up my stitches to drop off the daughter. I'm stretching it out. See, I'm stretching the yarn that I'm pulling off, so the orange, and I'm pulling these stitches down, really stretching that mother stitch out so I can see it, okay? Can you see that? I'm going to go into the mother, drop off the daughter. Into the mother, drop off the daughter, maybe. There we go. Into the mother, drop off the daughter. Last one, into the mother, drop off the daughter, and I'm back to my beginning where I could go ahead and remove the orange yarn, say no, 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 and carry on with my blue if I wanted to in pattern. Now, one of the things I do want to point out, if you're going to Tink stitches such as a knit two together or an SSK, those stitches are going to be on your right hand needle a little bit different. So the mothers of that daughter stitch of those decreases are going to look a little bit different. But don't worry, as long as you go into both of the stitches and get them back on your left hand needle, you can fix the orientation of the stitches so that way they're laying on your left hand needle correctly. Hopefully this video will help you out fixing those knitting mistakes. I know that I use my tinking skills all the time. I will make a stitch and I'm like, you know what, that just doesn't look right. Or I will split a stitch and I'm just like, and I'll just tink back to where that is. This is a very useful skill and you can add it to your knitter's toolbox. Please hit subscribe so you're up to date whenever there's a video released, and don't forget to smash that like button. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.